Ladies and gentlemen, it is Femmes Fatales flashback once again in this matchup featuring a wrestler very accomplished in the world of wrestling. Of course, talking about Daphne, who has competed in companies like WCW, TNA, what have you, and somebody who has just blazed past and been an inspiration for so many people, so many talent, but coming into Femme Fatale and competing against Mary Lee Rose, a big-time favorite with the fans of Femme Fatale, but Mary Lee Rose realizing her assignment, realizing what she has to do, and that's not to be starstruck, not to be intimidated by the resume of Daphne. They struggle for control over this lockup. Daphne finding herself in the corner, takes a cheap shot at Mary Lee Rose. Referee was separating the two. Daphne with the slap across the face of Mary. Daphne beckoning on. Mary Lee Rose goes under. Mary trying to break the grip, the control of Daphne. Able to switch around is Mary. Daphne taking the ropes, holds on. Mary Lee Rose hits the canvas, and Mary Lee Rose with a receipt to Daphne. Big message being sent by Mary Lee Rose, letting Daphne, I will not be disrespecting my home turf, my home court. Twists the arm of Daphne, applies pressure on the wrist. Daphne transitions into a side headlock. Maintains the control. Daphne now adding the extra leverage of the hair. Daphne with a ton more experience than Mary Lee Rose, knows all the tricks, good or bad. Mary Lee Rose with a side suplex covers Daphne, cannot get much out of the cover. Mary moves in, catches Daphne, rocks her against the ropes. Continuous strikes being thrown by Mary Lee Rose. Snapmares Daphne over. Kick to the back, rocks Daphne. And another one, Mary Lee Rose controlling this portion of the matchup, finding great success with those kicks to the spine and the flying neck snap. Mary covers again, stacks up Daphne, but can still not find the 3 count. Daphne with the whip from Mary Lee Rose into the corner. Catches Mary coming in with the kick. Mary Lee Rose might have been getting a little too ahead of herself, came charging in, allowed the spinning roundhouse from Daphne to land. Mary planted in the canvas. Daphne opting to bring Mary Lee Rose up just to take her down again and trying to teach her some respect. Also in the process trying to humiliate her in front of this crowd. Daphne coming in here with a definite chip on her shoulder. Realizing this crowd more familiar the last few years with the growth, the ability of Mary Lee Rose becoming a big favorite. Daphne still wanting to show that she can just get it done with the likes of anybody, no matter where they are. Mary Lee Rose brought down over the knee. Daphne trying another cover, but cannot get much out of it. Brushed up on her French, did Daphne. Arguing with the referee's count, maintains the attack on Mary Lee Rose. Hard chop to the chest from Daphne. Follows up with some kicks to the body of Mary. Adds in a blatant choke right in front of the referee. Mary Lee Rose in serious trouble. Finding herself choked over the middle rope. Daphne seemingly imposing her will at this point of the matchup. Mary Lee Rose offering no answers to defend herself. Mary Lee sent to the canvas. Daphne on top, so throws some vicious ground and pound. Continuous strikes being thrown down to Mary Lee Rose. Daphne finally lets go, but now slowing down the pace, trying to choke out Mary Lee Rose after a vicious several moments of a beatdown. Mary Lee Rose firing up. Will only be neutralized again by the veteran Daphne. Daphne trapping Mary Lee Rose once again. Mary Lee Rose going to the crowd. Trying to get the extra support to will her on in this matchup. Mary Lee going to the body. Comes off the ropes, meets nothing but knee from Daphne. Brings her up by the hair. Daphne setting up. Mary Lee Rose scoop slams her. Mary Lee rolls through it. Almost scores the surprise pinfall over Daphne. Daphne letting her guard down momentarily. Mary Lee Rose rolls through. Daphne misses the elbow. Daphne tries to strike first. Mary Lee catches her. Strike gets through. Mary Lee's with a response of her own. Back and forth. Mary Lee Rose standing tall. Looking to score that big upset victory. Looking to put a big feather in her cap with a victory over such an acclaimed professional wrestler. Daphne taken down. Mary Lee Rose sizing up. Daphne charges in, hits her with the clothesline. Daphne down. Mary Lee takes a few seconds before covering and only gets two. Both have dished out a lot of punishment to their opponent, but who can get the better from here? Mary Lee Rose stepping on the back of Daphne, comes off. Double stomp to the back. Another one. Repeated attacks on the back, but misses the senton. Both up to their feet. Daphne strikes forward. Coming at Mary Lee Rose, setting her up. Delivers a knee for good measure. Brings down Mary Lee Rose over the knee. Daphne with the cover and the referee with the count, and that's going to be it. Just like that, Daphne pulls out the victory just when it looked like the younger competitor was going to add a huge accomplishment to her reputation. Daphne once again proving why she was so successful in her time as a professional wrestler and made a lasting impression for sure. No longer with us today, but memories like this live on forever. All right, folks, that'll do it for this episode of Femmes Fatales Flashback. Thank you for supporting and watching yet again. We'll be back.